Harvard trying to close it out. Another 2-2 pitch coming from Brown. She deals. Swing and a miss. And the Harvard Crimson are the 2011 Ivy League champions. Rachel Brown comes on in relief, and she picks up 5 strikeouts over 2 innings of work, and fitting, the strikeout artist gets a K to finish things off for Harvard and give the Crimson the 2011 Ivy League title.
Had a tremendous year last year. I think we want to pick up where we left off last year. That's kind of our goal. We graduated 2 strong seniors. We are gaining a great freshman class. So for us, it's just a matter of kind of keeping ourselves progressing and developing. In any given year, you can have some injuries, you can have some players that are going through some difficulties that aren't developing as well, so it's not an automatic that everybody's going to be as strong as they were the last year. That's what you hope, and you hope that you can progress them from there. So we're kind of going through knowing where the strength was last year, starting from that point, and figuring out how we can develop a position better, develop an aspect of our game better, whether it be outfield, infield, hitting, base running. There's a lot of areas that we're looking at that we did well last year to keep those things moving forward, but also looking at areas that we really feel we can improve.
Definitely we're inspired from this past season. We know our capabilities, we know what we're capable of doing, where our potential is, but we have sort of a bitter taste in our mouth from the end of last season, and so because of that and because of certain key losses or certain things that we know we can change, we're really sort of motivated to do what we did last season and do it better.
I think as a senior, it's important to keep the confidence and just to really compete. I think especially having pitched 3 years in this league, they all kind of know me by now, so it's a little bit about redefining myself as a pitcher. I've been working with Coach on some new secret weapons and new pitches, so hopefully those will be effective this year, and I think it's maintaining that confidence and maintaining the mindset that I've had the past 3 years.
I don't even think of myself as captain, I think of it as the seniors, as an entire team. We've really sort of all worked together, and there's leadership from a lot of different aspects and a lot of different sides of the team.
We've had a lot of depth in the class, we've had a lot of people earn and keep huge starting roles, and it's great to see both Rachel and Whitney working together so well. I think the senior class is raising the bar. I mean, they want to do even better than how we did last year, so I think they're setting their sights high.
The senior class is filled with leaders. We have leaders behind the plate. I'm in the circle, Whitney's at first base, Jane is at shortstop. We have leaders all over the field, and so every underclassman has somebody that they can look to for leadership. And I think we have this drive as a class to really compete at regionals and do something that we have not done yet in our 4 years.
There's 7 freshmen, so there's a fair amount of them. They're providing a lot of really good depth, and we have them in the outfield, we have them behind the plate, we have some in the infield, we have some pitching, they're all over the place. So they really provide that extra depth that we need, and they really create a great atmosphere among our team of constantly being competitive and driving the next, the person who also plays your position, forcing them to become better and to really step up their game.
I think one of the areas we're really targeting for this year is definitely the outfield. Shelby Olsen, more consistency. Cassie Shiotani out there, more consistency. And we're bringing in, Camilla Gibson and Andrea Del Conte, who both are going to add a lot of spark out there. So we really want to shore up outfield positions. Obviously, graduating Ellen, there's a big, vacancy at second base, and we've got some freshmen there vying for some start time. But they're also versatile and can pick up time at third or pick up time at short. Adrienne Hume is going to give us some time at first base and really push that position, along with 2 seniors, both Whitney and Mari, being able to kind of anchor that spot as well. Katie Appleby is going to give us a lot more depth behind the plate with Allie back there. Starting back there last year on the mound, Gabby's going to be great for us as a lefty, something different to see. So we really feel like we're gaining a lot more tools.
I'm really excited about this pitching staff. I think we really have a wide variety of pitching styles, and no one pitcher is really slated into a certain position. We don't have starters or relievers, but we have the advantage that every pitcher can fulfill various roles in every game.
Having 4 coaches in general, like, it's great. I mean, Coach is so experienced and was obviously with us last year. And not only do we have the bitter taste in our mouth, but so does she and so do the other coaches, and they want it just as badly as we do. And so having that force behind us to constantly push us and keep us striving for more is something that's really helpful.
The coaching staff they really believe in this team, and they have been so crucial to helping us improve throughout the whole fall, and especially right now in February. And they're great about pushing us to really get into the game mindset.
When we play such a competitive preseason schedule, we really feel that philosophically, to get ourselves better, we want to play great competition. So sometimes those early season wins don't come, but we're gearing for that this year. We want to be competitive right from the gate. We'd love to have, a winning record heading into Ivies. And typically when you're 3 weeks behind teams from the West Coast or down in Florida, that's tough to do, but that's a reach goal for us. I think another reach goal is to be, more competitive in regionals. We have the opportunity to, have a good showing in league this year. We feel strong with who we have returning. We never know with injuries what's going to happen, but, if we're the team that's on the top at the end of the season, then we want to push forward and have more success at regionals. I think those would be kind of 2 more of a reach goals that we're kind of striving for.
Last year we had the advantage, we were out for blood against Cornell. We wanted to avenge that loss in the championship, and so we kind of viewed anything after the championship as a bonus. And I don't think we necessarily believed in ourselves that we could compete at regionals, and so this year we have that experience, we have the knowledge of what it takes to get there, and also what the competition level is like at regionals. And we have no excuse now for lack of knowledge, and I really think we can do really well in regionals and win it potentially.
20-0 in Ivy League in regular season, and then we're looking to advance that record to 22-0, of course, and win the Ivy Championship, preferably hosted at home. And we've set our sights on regionals, which is really what we're going for this year. We know our potential, we know what we're capable of, and we know we're capable of winning Ivies. So we're really looking and pushing towards winning regionals.